Bob, we've been fortunate enough that we've had the chance to spend time with Yogi. So rather than picking a Yogiism that has been out there, for me, it's just observing Yogi dealing with the modern ball player. I used to love when Yogi Berra would come into the clubhouse and you would see him walk over to Derek Jeter and they would just have a baseball conversation. And usually Yogi would be teasing or tweaking Jeter a little bit, and Yogi was one of the people who could get away with it. So rather than a Yogiism, for me, it was just watching Yogi interact with players.
You know, I had a chance to do for several years a show, Yogi in a Movie with Yogi, and it wasn't a Yogiism so much as what stands out to me, not the baseball side of him, but him telling a story about being there at D-Day on the beaches of Normandy and Omaha. He was about 300 yards off on a 36-foot rocket boat. Picture a 19-year-old kid who volunteered, as a lot of guys did, and the bravery it took to be there firing rockets in support of our brave troops going ashore. He stood up in that 36-foot rocket boat, and he looked up and he said it was like the 4th of July. 19-year-old kid from the Hill in St. Louis. Unbelievable. Rockets everywhere and planes. And his commanding officer grabbed him and said, "Son, you better keep your head down or you're going to lose it." Yogi, thank you for listening to your commanding officer because it's an incredible story of bravery. It reminds us he's more than a baseball legend. He is an American icon and a hero. All right, let's move on. There is a way to support him in a variety of ways. Not only his museum, but there's a call to get him the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Stephen Colbert even tweeted this. Ask Barack Obama to give U.S. icon Yogi Berra the Presidential Medal of Freedom. One way you can hashtag it is Yogi Medal, and you can go to petitions.whitehouse.gov/petitions to support that. It is also on the homepage of the Yogi Berra Museum.org. And you look at the ball players that have won the Presidential Medal of Freedom. We can certainly hope that Yogi's next on that list.
All right, Bob, they're trying to get as many signatures as they can. You see the information right there. I do remember when Ernie Banks received this a couple of years ago, so it would be great and it would be a terrific honor for Yogi. And as you said, Bob, we talk about the baseball player and everything involving baseball, but that story you just told about his military background, I mean, that alone should push people forward to want to sign this petition and want to get Yogi that wonderful honor.
All right, now in honor of Yogi's 90th birthday, New York Governor Andrew Cuomo and New Jersey Governor Chris Christie officially declared today as Yogi Berra Day in their respective states. Yogi himself was on hand at his museum and learning center on the campus of Montclair State University for a special ceremony. The facility was decorated in honor of the occasion, and prior to the ceremony, Yogi and guests were greeted by the Hillside Elementary School's Drums of Thunder, a world-class percussion band from Yogi's longtime hometown of Montclair, New Jersey. Several brand new exhibits were unveiled, including a full set of 27 Yankees championship rings, 10 of which Yogi won as a player, as well as replicas of his 3 MVP awards. The new rings and plaques were made possible through the generosity of Major League Baseball, the Yankees, and the Mets. Yogi received gifts from the crowd, and his oldest grandchild, Lindsay, thanked the people in attendance. She serves on the board of the Museum and Learning Center. The ceremony was a great way for everyone to pay tribute to an American legend who maintains his lifelong commitment to the education of young people. Once again, happy birthday.